What's good, YouTube? We are back here with another video. Now, in this video today, this was a highly requested video that I've been getting from a lot of people. I know you guys are still, maybe if you don't have the game yet, you're getting ready to get the game, you're trying to figure out what's the best builds to have. Because if you mess up on a build this year, the road to 99 on next gen is so different. You have to upgrade, and it costs a lot of VC. It costs almost 400,000 for VC this year to upgrade your player fully to a 99. I've grinded on one of my players, and it's some things I probably would have changed, but I'm happy with mine. But I want you guys to have no regrets on what you make this year. And these builds right here, I found that are the best builds in this game. Now, every build, I'm going to do 5 of them. And these builds are for each position. So point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. Whatever you want to make, I'm going to give you guys the top ones at that position, in my opinion. Now, 2 of these I've already made videos on, but I'm going to break it down even more. I'm going to give you guys the badge setup. I'm going to give you guys how to set it up, attribute-wise, everything. I'm going to give you guys the best way to set it up. And something that you need to remember in this video, I will be saying it a lot. College, college, college. College is very important if you're going to make one of these builds because you might need more attribute upgrades in a category. So I will highly recommend that you guys go to college for every single one of these builds. It's not one that you shouldn't go to college for. Every single one, go to college for these builds. Now, starting off, oh, by the way, if you are new, I would really appreciate if you guys like, comment, subscribe. I will be doing videos like this a lot. I'm going to start a series where I give you guys these builds, and I'm going to start trying them out, grinding them so you guys can see how they work in the park. But right now, I'm just going to give you guys how to set these builds up in the best ways to, get them set up badge-wise and attribute-wise. Now, starting off, we're going to start with the point guard position. Point guard, if you've seen my video a couple weeks ago or a couple days ago, I made this build, but I'm going to give you guys in full depth how to make this build. So from scratch, you will see me making this from scratch. Now, height, you're going to go 5'10". I know a lot of people say, oh, that's short for a point guard. Oh, that's kind of bad. But you're still going to be great at what you do, at defense and everything. And this build right here has the most badges out of all the builds that I will be sharing for you guys today. It has a lot of badges, and if you know how to play 2K, you know how to work, this will be very easy for you guys to accomplish. You can play defense, shoot, everything. So we got a 5'10". Weight, we're going to put it at 168. This allows you to be as fast as you can on this build. It's a very fast build. And your wingspan will be 6 foot. 6 feet wingspan. Body type does not matter. Just go solid for now. Now, your close shot, you want that to be at a 55. Something that's just, basic 55. Driving layup, you want it at a 93. Now, I know a lot of people wonder, well, is finishing easy this year? How is finishing working this year? Driving dunk, unless you really, really, really want to practice on your driving dunk and getting contact dunks, the meter is very challenging this year. It allows a scale gap. So if you really want to learn how to dunk on people and get the contact dunks, you can put it up there. But for this build, you're not going to do that. He's 5'10". He's not going to really get contact dunks like that. So we're just going to leave finishing alone. This is how your finishing going to be set up. Now, mid-range. You want your mid-range at an 84. You're going to put that all the way to an 84. We're going to put our shooting all the way up. You're going to max the shooting. 99. You have a 99 3 ball, which is crazy. And for free throw, we're going to put that at 90. As you see, your shooting badges are looking crazy. The only one you don't get a Hall of Fame is difficult shots, but you really don't need that. Pass accuracy, you want to put that at an 88. So you're going to get good pass accuracy. So this build you can use in park, rec, it doesn't matter. Whatever, pro-am, it's a very good build, versatile build. Your ball handler, you want to put this at a 94. 94 solid right there. And your speed with ball, you're going to max it out at a 94 as well. So you got 34 playmaking, as you can see right here. Now for defense, you're going to put your perimeter defense at a 95. This is why I told you guys, this build won't be a slack on defense at all, especially if you know how to play 2K and how to play defense. And your steal, you want to put that at a 96. Your steal's going to go at a 96. That allows you to get pickpocket Hall of Fame, as you can see on the right corner over there. It changes if you put it down some. And physicals, you're going to put your speed at 94. You're going to put your acceleration at 90. And your stamina is going to go to a 90 as well, which allows you guys to get 16 finishing, 35 shooting, 34 playmaking, and 25 defense. Very versatile build. This build adds up to about, I want to say 110 badges. But like I said in my last video, if you go to college, I would honestly go to college for +3 finishing and +1 playmaker or something like that. I'll put the college on the screen for you guys so you guys choose where you want to go. But with takeovers, you get a wide option on takeovers. Me personally, I like this ankle breaking shots. You know, I like how it can snap ankles. You can get an open shot off of this. So I'm just going to put that on for now. And defensive lock take this year is crazy. It's probably one of the best takes you can have in the game. I will highly recommend any build you make. If it gets lock take, put it on. So with that being said, this build comes out to be a two-way threat. Great build, 5'10". You see the shades of right there. Now, like I didn't do in my last video, I'm going to put a test build on so you can see how to set up this build, how to see the badges and everything. Now at 99, this is what I would do. And mind you, you're not going to be able to get all the badges here because you didn't go to college yet, but this is just for now, setting it up here. So right now, I will put Slither Finisher Hall of Fame. I would put Fearless Finisher on gold. And then I would say Acrobat on gold, and then put Giant Slayer on. But like I said, in college, you can go for the more finishing, so you can get more finishing badges than this. Now, shooting. I will go Blinders. Blinders is broken this year. Blinders Hall of Fame. You got to go the best badge in the game right now as we speak. Sniper. Limitless Spot Up. I will go Hot Zone Hunter. Catch and Shoot. Mismatch Expert. Crazy badge. And for now, just put on something like, we can go with, let's just go Corner Specialist for now, which is also a good badge. Now, playmaking. Depending on how you playing this, you could be an ISO build, whatever you want to do. I would put this on Bullet Passer. If you want to be I would do it for if you're playing rec type. So this is for a rec build. Needle Threader, Hall of Fame, Quick First Step, Stop and Go. I will also go, let's just put Dimer on for now. This is all for, I want to say, like a rec type build if you want to do that. Floor General. We can go Glue Hands. No, let's go Downhill. And then we can go Glue Hands on Bronze. This is just me messing around with the badges right now. But this is for a rec build. Now, if you want to go for a guard type ISO build, this is what I would do for you guys. I would go, you got to go Quick First Step. That's always going to be one of the first badges you get. Handles for Days. Downhill is still nice. I will go Stop and Go still. Quick Chain is also a good badge to dribble on. And Hyperdrive is a good badge to dribble with. This is for if you were trying to ISO up or something like that or make plays like that. Now, defense. You know you got to put Menace on. Shout out Flight. You got to put Menace on. Menace, I'm going to go Clamps, Interceptor, and Pickpocket. And then I guess we could put these next two on. I want to say like, we can just go Tyler's Defender and let's say Pick Dodger. This is how I would set up this build. And you see all the badges right here. The badges are very nice. The badge setups. You want to pause it, go look at them. This is how I would set up this build right here. So that right there is the two-way threat build and how I would set it up. Now we're going to move on to the shooting guard position. Now this next build is my build that I use daily. This is my guard build. Now this will go for the shooting guard position, but I put them at point guard so you can get the most badges. But this is a shooting guard type build. The position I play when I play rec with my friends is shooting guard, but you can versatile. You know, you can switch from point guard and shooting guard, but this is a shooting guard type build. We're going to put it at point guard for now. Jersey number, you know, this doesn't matter for real. I just always put it on 13. Now, your height, you will be putting this at 6'6". 6'6" height. You want to go 208 pounds. And you want to go with a 6'8" wingspan. Like I said, this is the build that I use in park. This works very well for me. I'm able to do a lot of different things in the park. This is also a very spread out build that you can do a lot of things. Now, close shot, I will put that at a 77. You're going to put your driving layup to an 82. And your driving dunk is going to go max out to a 94. Now, you see you get 24 finishing badges here. Now, shooting mid-range, you're going to put this at a 73. You're going to put your three-point shot at an 86. Still can shoot very good with an 86 three-ball. It works very good. And your free throw is going to go to a 72. Now, the reason I put free throw on is because I do play a lot of rec. So you need a free throw in rec to be able to play rec. You can't just go into rec without a free throw because you will get fouled and they can hack and shack you. So that's bad to not have a free throw. Now, pass accuracy, you're going to want to put that in 85. You're going to want to put your ball handling at an 87. And you want to put your speed with ball at an 81. So you're still going to get a lot of the dribble moves. You're going to be fast. So don't worry about not being fast. You will be able to play quick with the ball on this. Now, defense. You want to max out to a perimeter defense at a 93. You want to put your steal at a 75. Now, one thing I messed up with this build is that I didn't know the 80, when you hit 80 mark at steal, you get a lot more steals with this. So if you want to try to put this at a 80, you can. Which for this build, I will put it at an 80 for you guys. So this is the one thing I feel like I messed up on. But with the 75 still, actually, I still get a lot of steals. Like, it's very easy for me to get steals. I'm not reaching. And plus, I don't reach like that. That's not basketball. So I would honestly work with a 75 if you guys could. You could put it at an 80 to get more steals if you're trying to spam square, but I would not recommend spamming square. That's not good. And for block, I just put that up. We're going to put that right here at a 70. Now, speed, you want to get as much speed as you can, so 84. And acceleration, you want to get that at 82. Now, I like having strength with my player so he's able to take it in, get a lot of contact and be able to finish a lot of layups or dunks. So I put my speed up. Vertical, for the elite contact dunks, you need an 85 and that stuff like that. But I really, like I said, contact dunks are not that good this year. It's very hard to get them. So I wouldn't recommend putting your vertical up that high. But if you want to, I can see why. For the sake of the video, let's put it at 80. Let's just see how that works. No, I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm going to put it at 75. And that way you get stamina because you want to have stamina on this build. So you can put your stamina at 87. Now, as you see, the badge spread here, 24, 24, 28, and 16. You can go to +4 defensive college if you want those extra defensive badges. I think I went to UCLA and got 2 more shooting and 2 more finishing. Yes, I did. So that's what I did personally. It's up to you guys what you feel you need to work on as your build, on your build. That's what I would do. But this is what I did on mine. So +2 finishing and +2 shooting. Now let's go ahead and go to this. So my takeovers, like I said, if you get lock take, man, that's one of the best takes. I actually rock double lock take, but you can see you get different variety of takes right here. We can let's put on double lock because that's what I rock. And with this build, you're going to come out to a 2-way inside-out playmaker. I haven't seen a lot of these in the park, but it's a rare build and something that you guys could try out, and it's fun to use. You can do a lot with this build, so I would highly recommend this build. So I figured with this build, since I already have it at a 99, I might as well show you guys how I set this build up and my badge setup on my build. Now for finishing, this is what I'm working with right now. As you see, I have Acrobat on silver. I put fast switch on just because you don't get a lot of the good badges right now since you only have 26, but it's still a good thing to have because it's still quick to put the ball up if you're in the paint. You still get stand and dunk with this build, which is crazy because I didn't upgrade stand and dunk. But I have Unstrippable on just in case. Slithery Finisher is always a good badge. Have it on Hall of Fame. Posterizer on gold. Limitless Takeoff is a great finishing badge, and I'm glad I could get it on Hall of Fame with this build. This allows you to jump farther than others with dunks, which is also good to get your dunks going. And Fearless Finisher on silver allows you to finish. Now with shooting, this is what I rock. I rock Blinders on silver, Deadeye on silver, Catch and Shoot on gold, Hot Zone Hunter on gold, Sniper, you got to have that on Hall of Fame, Limitless Spot Up on gold, and Corner Specialist on bronze. This is a good setup for mine. I can ISO with this build and get my own shots, which I do in the park a lot. But for rec, I know my role. I'm not really looking to dribble and then make a shot. I'm looking to either move around with the ball or move with screens off the screen, like off ball screens, and then get my open shot like that. Or if we're in a fast break, be ready to shoot, catch and shoot. So that's why I love this. For playmaking, I'm rocking bullet passer, hyper drive, quick chain, unpluckable, needle threader, quick first step, handles for days, and downhill. If you want to pause, you want to look at the badges, you can do that. I'm going through it a little bit quick. I don't want this video to be too long for you guys, but this will be a lengthy type video because I'm going over every single position. And for defense, I got clamps, intimidator, rim protector, intimidator, chase down artist, menace, pickpocket, and tireless defender. Like I said, these are the best badges to me. This feel like I set up great on. Like when I play defense, I love these badges. All the badges actually, finishing, shooting, playmaking, defensive rebounding. I love all these badges, how I set them up. When you know how to play 2K and you get adapted to the game, it's way easier than a lot of people make it seem. And that's how I would rock that build. Now, to save you guys time, I actually already made some of these builds, so I'm just going to go over them quick for you guys. Like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want to waste you guys' time. But these are builds that I made, and I set them up perfectly for you guys, so you can go ahead and copy them down. I know most of you guys want to just copy them down, but I still will be showing you guys how to set up the badges when you get them. So with this build, this is going to be our small forward build. We have them at 6'7", weight 180, wingspan 6'7", and body type doesn't matter. Now, with this build, as you see, you get 23 finishing, 30 shooting, 24 playmaking, and 16 defense. Now, you could pause the screen, look at the attributes on the side. This build is also versatile. You're at 6'7". Now, this is almost like the last build that I just made, but it's 1 inch taller and a little bit more weight. Now, honestly, this build I tested a little bit, and I actually like this build. If you want to play the small forward position, if you're in rec and you need like a small forward who could play tall on the bigs, play good defense on the bigs, and also play good on perimeter, this is a build I would recommend. This is also a good build for Park. If you want to make I don't want to say KD build, because KD's build is something that a lot of people cannot recreate. KD himself is a build you cannot create in 2K. But this is something I would say is the closest to KD. It's nothing crazy, but this is something I would honestly compare to KD. The closest thing I could compare. Now, if you got the attributes down, takeovers doesn't matter. Like I said, I love this ankle breaking shots. I like trying it out because you can snap people and then get a good shot. And extreme cleanse, I said, is the best badge in the game, or best takeover in the game. And with this build, it's going to come out to a two-way scoring machine. Now, this is a build that I actually had last year. I love this build. It's very versatile. All these builds that I'm saying right now are versatile, and I'm going to keep saying that because they are versatile. They are great builds to have. Now, with badges, this is how I would set them up. As you guys know, college is very important, so go to college. But I would put on Acrobat. I'm going to go Posterizer, Limitless Takeoff. I'm going to Slither Finisher, Fearless Finisher. And that's how I would set up that build right there. Right there. Now, shooting, blinders. I would go Sniper, of course. Limitless Spot Up, Catch and Shoot. You could go Green Machine, Deadeye. And finally, I would go something like Corner Specialist. Corner Specialist, actually, yep. And let's go Hot Zone Hunter. That's how I would set up shooting badges for that. Shooter badges for that. Now, playmaking. I'm going to go Bullet Passer, Quick First Step, Stop and Go. Let's go Downhill for more speed. We can go Needle Threader. I want to see how I can do it like this. Let's go Handles for Days and Dimer. So that's a good playmaking setup right there. And defense, as you guys already know, Menace. I'm going to go Clamps, Intimidator, Rim Protector, Pickpocket, and Interceptor. That's how I would set up this build. This is the 6'7" small forward. I actually like this build. I've been testing this build out I would highly recommend this build as well. Now, for this build, I want to sit here and make this with you guys so you can see how I'm doing this build. This build, I had to tweak a little bit more, so I want to do this one live with you guys. Now, this one is a power forward. This is for your power forward position. I tried to make this as versatile as I could. He can still do a lot of things, and he's not something that he lacks in. So this is something that I was testing out for a long time. Now, you're going to make the height 6'10". You're going to make the weight 234. And you're going to put your wingspan at 7, so you're going to keep it there. Body type does not matter. Now for finishing, you're going to put close shot at 93. You're going to have your close shot at a 93 with this build. You're going to have your standing dunk at a 99. And you're going to put your post control at a 93. So this allows you to get 22 finishing, which is very good on this build. Now, shooting. You want your mid-range at a 88. You want your three-point at an 82, so max it out. And you want your free throw at a 90. Like I said, the free throw is going to help a lot in the rec. It's very good for you guys. Now, pass accuracy, you're going to want to put this at an 88. So you see you get 13 playmaking here. Now, defense, this is where you're going to be having fun at. Interior defense, you're putting that at 92. Perimeter defense is going to be at a 31. Your block will be at a 94. You're going to basically max all these out. Offensive rebound, defensive rebound, you're going to max those out. Now, speed, you're going to max it out at 70. You're going to have a 70 speed on this 6'10". Your strength is going to be a 77. Acceleration 67. Your vertical is going to be at 83. You're going to have an 83 vertical. And your stamina is going to be at a 92. So your player will get less tired. And you see the badge spread here is crazy. The only downfall with this build is you won't be able to dribble, but you shouldn't really be wanting to dribble at 6'10" at power forward. But you can also make plays with this build. You can space out, you can shoot, you can finish good. Defense is always going to be good. And you can make plays with your team. You can set your teammates up with plays. Throw it down court with break starter. I'm going to get into the badges now, but this is a good spread of a build. Now, takeovers. You see you get sharp take with this, which is a good thing for a 6'10" power forward. So you could put that on. And I would also put on paint intimidation because no one's going to want to take it in the paint with you if you have this badge active. Now with this build, it's going to come out to a 2-way, 3-level score. Now I've seen a lot of these in the park this year. I have a friend who also has a 2-way, 3-level score. These builds are nice. And they can shoot very consistently. So I would highly recommend these builds. And I'm going to show you guys how to set the badges up. Now, with finishing. A lot of these badges are going to feel the same. But now we're getting into more of the big man type badges. So it's going to be a little different now, more than the guards. Post rise, you got to put it on Hall of Fame. Mouse in the house, Hall of Fame. I will put on fast twitch, Hall of Fame. Like I said, college, you could try to go for more finishing, and I actually would go for more finishing in college. But you only get 3, so I'll put that on Rise Up. Let's just put it on Rise Up for now. So that will be for the finishing. Now, for shooting, blinders, limitless spot up, catch and shoot, sniper Hall of Fame, of course. I would go hot zone hunter for the big man, just so you know. You can get your hot zones going. You can get active with that. And let's go corner specialist so you can space out the floor and be able to shoot in the corner. Now, playmaking, break start would be a good badge to have so you could throw down to your teammates if you're in the rec or even in the park. You could throw down if they're running down. Bullet passer and post playmaker is also a great badge. Now, if you want more for playmaking, you can go to Michigan State. I know for sure it gets +4 at playmaking because that's where I went for my big man. But that's how I would set this up. If you wanted more playmaking, go to Michigan State. And for defense, I will go rim protector. You got to go rebound chaser. You only get a silver, but you still will be able to snag with this. And if you have a center, You guys can both be down there and still get boards. Now, Intimidator, I put that on gold. You want to put down box. You also want to have post move lockdown. I will put worm so you can get around bigger defenders. If someone's bigger guard, you can get around them quicker. And let's put on chase down artist. Now that's how I would set up this build. As you see, all the badges here. Pretty good setup with this build. And now we're going to get into our final position, which is center. Now with this build, at the center position, last position, this is a build that I'm actually grinding on currently. I'm actually having a great time with this build. This is a build that I'm actually having fun grinding with. I feel like this build is going to be almost unstoppable once he gets to a 99. This is going to be a great build to have at 99. Now this is the center position, hand, jersey number, doesn't matter. This build is going to be at 7'3", 239 pounds with a 7'11" wingspan. Now, it might sound like, oh, well, how's this really going to work? He might be slow. He might not be able to shoot, whatever. This build can do everything except dribble. As you can see in the playmaking slide, if you look down real quick, you only get 16 playmaking badges. But like I said before, at college, that's where it comes in clutch. You're going to have 20. In this build, I'm not looking to dribble at 7'3". No one should be looking to dribble at 7'3". If you are, you can click off the video because you will not be getting the center build that can dribble at 7'3". But if you're looking to make plays for your team, if you're a team player who actually cares about winning, this is a great build to have. You'll be able to have 20 playmaking once you go to college. 26 finishing. You see he's going to be dominant in the paint. He's already getting standing contact dunks on people when I go and play now. It's crazy. The post hooks in this game, I will be making a video on that. I don't want to give that away now, but the post hooks in this game are crazy, and I will be putting that badge on. Now, shooting, you see you get 20 shooting. It doesn't look like you get a lot of Hall of Famer gold, but all you need is sniper for real. Everyone knows how broken sniper is. But even when you don't get sniper, you still have the other badges you can get, and they still work just as fine. Now, playmaking, like I said, you get 16. And defense, you're not a slouch. You're getting 34 defensive badges. And you will be snagging with this build. I'll tell you that now. If you're looking for a build that can board up, I know a lot of people like to play center to rep up quick. This will be a build. That's why I made mine, so I can rep up very fast. This build will be very nice. And physicals look even better. You're going to be having a 60 speed at 7'3". It might not sound like a fast speed, but at 7'3", that is a great speed to have. A lot of centers will not be catching up with you. And even if they do catch up with you, you're still going to be strong enough to snag boards. You're going to be tall enough to snag boards, move them out the way. You will be great with this build. Speed 60 overall, acceleration 57, strength 71, which is good. Vertical 65. It's not as good as I wanted to, but you are 7'3" with a 7'11" wingspan. Name a lot of players that's going to be snagging over you. Not a lot. And for your stamina, you're going to have a 91, which is good to have on a 7'3" center. Now, I put spot up precision on right now, paint, intimidator, just so I can have that, be versatile. And this build will come out to a versatile paint beast. Now, I know if you have 2K, you've seen a lot of these. If you haven't had 2K yet, you will be seeing a lot of these versatile paint beasts. But it is the way to go because you can do a lot at them. But I have personally not seen a 7'3" versatile paint beast. I've seen a lot of 7 foot, 7'1", 6'11", but I made a 7'3" versatile paint beast that can shoot. The 75 3 ball, do not be worried about that. You can shoot in this game with a 75 3. Now for the badge setup, this is how I would set the badges up. I would go Posterizer Hall of Fame, of course. Fast Twitch Hall of Fame, so you can get those quick dunks. I will go Mouse in the House Hall of Fame, so you can bully smaller players, which will be a lot of smaller players than you at 7'3". Hook Specialist, I will be putting this badge on. This is a crazy badge. And just for the sake of it, you could put Rise Up on gold. Now, this is a good setup for the finishing badges, in my opinion. Shooting, go Blinders, Corner Specialist, so you can space the floor out. You know what badge you have to put on. Sniper, Limitless Spot Up, so you can be able to shoot farther. Catch and Shoot, Hot Zone Hunter, and then I will go Green Machine, so you can consistently have those greens going for you. Now, playmaking. Like I said, if you go to Michigan State, shout out Michigan State, this is where I would go to get 4 more playmaking badges. You can go Break Starter Hall of Fame, you can go Bullet Passer Gold, Needle Threader Silver, and you can go Post Playmaker or Dimer. I was gonna go Post Playmaker and then Dimer here. That's how I would set up playmaking. And for defense, of course, you got to go Rebound Chaser, Intimidator, Rim Protector, Worm, Box. I will go Post Move Lockdown, and I will also go Brick Wall so you can set hard screens. Now, this is 5 builds that I gave you guys today. I know this was a lengthy video, but I wanted to get this out for you guys. This is 5 builds that you can use for whatever you're using. For park, rec, doesn't matter. These are all versatile for any mode that you want to play. And there will be a build that you can say, okay, yeah, I want to grind on. This is a build that, yeah, I'm not going to get bored of. I can do everything. I'm not just limited to one thing. All of these builds will be something that you can take out and say, yeah, I can do everything that I want to do. A lot of these videos I'll do won't be as long as this, but this is something that a lot of people I've seen were asking for, who wanted to see what builds to use. And I know a lot of you guys are getting 2K very soon, so I want to get you guys ready so you don't have to waste VC. That's the main reason too. So you guys don't have to waste VC. You can go in here, get straight to a build, and be like, yeah, I'm grinding this out. I don't have to worry about me wasting my time and having to start a whole new build, put more money into the game. This is why I created this video for you guys. If you guys enjoy it, I would really appreciate if you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the way. We're trying to keep going. We're trying to keep getting more subscribers as we can. We're trying to get as many likes in the videos so I can see you guys saying, I like these videos. I want to see them post more. I want to see them do more. That's what motivates me to keep putting videos out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. More videos will be coming soon. And as always, I'm going to see you guys out.